Lucky Jack Racing here. Today was a Camaro video day, and we were getting it all ready and set up, and AN trans cooler line went out, and we were trying to diagnose a leak, and it turns out that the line has a tear in it. So we gotta cut off the torn piece. You can see right there. Cut off that part and put the fitting back on. And then we're gonna go out, take it around, and get some data so we can properly tune it.
All right, so all I'm gonna do is take, are we recording? We're recording.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So all we're gonna do is take the AN hose shears, and we're gonna cut the top off of this so that we get rid of the damaged part of the Teflon or PTFE lining there.
It's just fun.
And then we'll put the thing back together. Hey, can you reach in, Jackson, and hold it kind of down here?
Yeah, don't cut off mine.
I won't cut off your hand. This is so much fun in the car. Get down just below that tear, hopefully. Do that deal. Hey, look. And then...
My arm's on fire.
Huh? What? No, don't pull that off.
Oh, we gonna keep that one
Yeah,
on there?
keep that on there. Or pull it off now, since you already got that far.
No.
So then, we got a cool little tool here. I forgot where that came from. Maybe ICT Mullet. Yeah, somebody.
I think Billet.
Yeah, but it'll make your Teflon lining pretty close to round again. And then my favorite part is probably gonna loosen the braid just a little bit. I always cut my fingers here. All right, so now we got, there it went. Knew I was gonna do it, just waiting on it. There's that. So now we got to take the new ferrule. I can't pronounce that word. Ferrule
Fitting.
like a feral cat.
I'm pretty sure it's a ferrule fitting.
I'm gonna stick it in here like this, and hope. Yeah, that looks good. That looks way better than that last one, doesn't it?
Dude, I wonder how long that thing's had a tear in it. Because I know we
probably
have,
the whole time.
Probably. I mean, we have had some trans
There.
cooling leak issues, but
I mean, we even got called out at the drag strip one day and looked and could not find a leak. But what was happening is when the trans cooler line would pressurize, trans fluid would just seep out, and you could see it after when you put it in gear.
No, I remember.
It looked like The Shining or something, because it would just turn red and start rolling down.
But it's only as soon as it pressurizes. After that, it's fine.
Yeah,
And we haven't had any other issues.
Yeah, and the challenge was just seeing it.
Exactly. I mean, we would have never known if you wouldn't have looked at the ground.
Yeah. So I'm gonna get this adjustable in here. I hate these adjustable hand wrenches, but I've only got 1.7, so I'm gonna have you get in here with the 7.
You got it?
Yeah, you hold that,
Okay.
and actually, let's do it the opposite way.
Opposite way.
Pull your wrench off.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hold
down
with
there.
this one, and you turn clockwise with that one.
Clockwise.
You're about to go counterclockwise.
Yeah, I know.
Hopefully this is at the home shop and not at the drag strip.
Yeah. Oh no, that'd be a pretty fun video.
Yeah, it would.
Till we didn't have anything.
They'd get to
to
meet
fix
all our
it.
friends. They'd get to meet all our friends at the drag strip because
Oh,
we'd be
I know.
looking for an AN fitting. We wouldn't have it with us. All right, I like it. Cool, that's good.
Okay. Think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to gall those threads. I think that's probably good. Put it around here. Ow, ready. It's hot.
Yeah, it is. At least it's so cool. So now.
Our direct fit cold case radiator with custom bracketry.
I know. It's a direct fit, guys. You just have to cut your whole entire cross member.
Yeah.
Core support, everything. You just gotta cut it all out. Or just lean it forward. That works.
All right. Okay. So So
Go fire it up and see what happens.
give her a little fire up and put it in gear, and we'll see if we fixed it.
Okay, so we are going to go racing with the Camaro, which you saw us fix in the driveway. We did have a trans-cooler line leak for a while. We just, kept thinking it was not tight enough, and apparently the line was broke. So who knew that would have happened? So that's all it takes. So most of you are probably like, what in the world? Well, actually, all of you are like, what in the world is my Camaro? I mean, I was going to get the Camaro in the shop, not me. But whatever. The Camaro, well, you all probably know what a Camaro is. This is mine, my 91 Z28. I bought this car when I was 13 years old for $3,200. Yeah, I think that's right. It was a 5.3 with a 700 R4. And I bought it with the sole purpose of racing it at my local track in a teen division. Now, a teen division was any kid that is from 13 to 15 normally, but they allow them to go till they're 17 due to certain states and the license thing, you all know. So, but whenever you get your license, you can go to street class, which is what I hope to do when I'm 16. But teen class was designed as a way to teach kids how to drag race properly. Instead of putting them in a 1,000 horsepower street car, it puts them in a daily driver, and it's supposed to be like your parents' car or something. But I was allowed to buy my own car. I bought this with my own money. This was what I saved from mowing yards and doing other jobs. And 305 700 R4, like most every other third gen around. This is a real Z28. I mean, it's a pretty good car to be 31 years old. No, 32 years old. Excuse me, sorry about math. So I've owned this car for 2 years. And a lot's happened in 2 years. So, I mean, I keep saying 305 was 305, and now it is... LS powered. So that is a 5.3 out of a Tahoe, stock cam and all that. The only thing that's been done is exhaust and intake, and then the cool custom cold air intake that me and Dad built. This is actually a pretty decent combo. A lot of people don't think that a 5.3 is that fast, but they're wrong. I mean, 5.3s with a little bit of tune like this one has in it, I mean, they're decently fast little creatures. And, I mean, this one will burn the tires off if you let it. But, I mean, everything else suspension all-wise is stock. Like, I'm rocking shocks from 1991 that probably need to be addressed. It rides pretty rough some days. But, I mean, it handles well. I mean, I think the worst trouble we had was we drove it to Power Tour Day 4. And, yeah, Mom's making faces behind the camera. And the radiator decided to go kaput on us. And, we overheated like 100 feet from the entrance. So we basically pushed it into the event. We didn't even get to park it and show it off, which was kind of sad. And then even worse than that, on the way home, we literally got half a mile, I think, from Power Tour at Z-Max where they were doing it. Half a mile down the road, my throttle position sensor on the pedal goes out, and we lost all throttle power, and it was not a good day. But all that stuff has been fixed now. It has a custom pedal that I built in it, which the pedal pad fell off the other day, so now I'm just kind of driving around on a stick. But it's okay. So, stock 5.3, 4L60, E, Corvette servos, shifts pretty hard, you know, it's got a nasty little tune in it. And really that's about it with this car. I mean, LED headlights and LED taillights. I mean, but I did those like the first few weeks I got it because the lights didn't really work and you couldn't see them at night or during the day for that matter. So it was kind of not really cool. But I mean, I made it cool. The 305 TPI car, as most of you know if you've ever owned a TPI car, they shut off like in traffic, at a stoplight, going down the road, at the drag strip trying to stage in the lane. And the only way to really make it stop is to pop it in neutral, crank it up, and then rev it to like 6,000 RPMs, you know, and then dump the... No, I'm just playing. This one's got stock rear end and gears, which I have 373 4th gen Camaro rear gear sitting over there, away out of shot, with disc brakes. So then it'll be 4-corner disc brakes, posi track, all that fun stuff. But we're going to be taking this car to the track to try to get it tuned, because this race season really didn't happen. Our track got closed down due to some paving, but they're opening back up, so that's good. So we took the car to another track, which isn't really local to us. It's like 45 minutes away. So, you know, we got to tow the car and stuff. But, I mean, this is street legal and all that, so we'd drive it to our normal track, which is only, you know, a few miles away. But, it was, you know, I'm super happy to get it out there. I hope that we figure out the bugs, because we had it in the 9s at one point. So, with 90% throttle tune, and then we moved the MAF sensor, and then all of a sudden it just lost power, and you know, it was being a dog off the line and stuff. Well, we were doing some tuning the other day, and we got all that figured out. I got the MAF sensor moved back to where it originally was, and it runs great now. It does all sorts of things, so I'm excited to see how it works at the track.
X17 drag races at our local track. What he failed to mention to you is that it's a 1/8 of a mile track. His division can only go 9 seconds, so they don't have to have roll cages. His dad started racing with him to begin with, and then he begged and pleaded for me to just ride with him one time. Well, we beat his time, and so now I'm his person that rides shotgun, which is a requirement for their class. Now he's going to show you his car, I guess, but I'm having to cover the license plate tag of it, apparently, so I have to move. Turn it on.
When she failed to mention is, you know, I didn't just best it, I blew that time out of the water. My fastest time at that point was like a 10:69, and that was like on a 40-degree weather day. It was like perfect track, but the track had been warmed, and it was like perfect conditions for this car, because it really likes cold weather back then. And then all of a sudden, you know, she got in it one day, and it was like pretty decently hot, and it did like a 10:29, which a 305, it should never be doing that, but it did. So that was about our coolest pass. I think that was the coolest thing that this car did for a long time. Okay, everybody, out here at the racetrack, getting ready to make a run. Praying that everything goes well and that it actually makes a decent pass. So let's see what happens.
Let's go. Just go.
Oh, it did.
We've all been there.
No.
This is weird. It's way down here instead of way up there.
Yeah, this is how most tracks are. Farmington's just weird.
We just had a second pass. Jackson's too worried about seeing the cars.
Okay, so that was second run, slowed down by a little less than a tenth, which I'm not mad at, and I think we're going to try to pull data here in a second and adjust the tune, but we'll see from here. I couldn't get it straight, I'm sorry.
That's okay. You didn't hit anything, that's all that matters.
none of that went as expected. We felt that was going to be a lot faster pass, and instead it slowed down a lot. So we're going to do a little bit of tuning on it real quick and see if we can get back to making a few more passes. But hopefully we can get it faster. Okay, so that was our fifth pass for tonight. Fifth pass. That was the fastest pass of the night, 9.6. I think it was a 9.67. I'm happy with that. The little bit extra timing we gave it helped out a lot, and we're gonna make a few more adjustments based off the log that we got, because we've been having data logging. We've data logged this whole time, so every pass. So we're gonna pull off the data, see if we can make some adjustments based off of that, and maybe make it a little bit quicker. Because I'm still trying to get. I had this car go a 9.2 one time, so I want to beat that 9.2. Film this later. Okay, so fastest pass of the night, 9.64. Fastest mile per hour. Everything was lower than what it's been all night. So super great, super happy that was way faster. He put a high octane table in it because we run 93 non-ethanol in this, and so we had a low octane spark table. Now it has a high octane spark table, and it seemed to really like the high octane spark table. So we're going to keep running with that. Maybe see if we can make a few more adjustments to get a little bit more power out of it, but we're only going to get like one, maybe two passes left tonight. But I'm really excited. This is a bunch of progress. And actually, I was so proud of it. It had enough power to spin off the line. So, good job, car. It'd been a lot cooler if you had got that on camera. PSA. Don't do 90-degree slides in your gravel driveway and then LS swap third gen with a mullet wig, because your mom gets really mad at you. So now I gotta go rescrape the driveway. Well, we took it out to the track and we ran a 964, I think. And it was like at 74 miles per hour, which this car has been 920s at 79 and a half. So I'm still chasing that elusive 80 mile per hour mark. And I know that, you know, my class rules state that I have to be slower than 9 seconds, but I'd really like to see this car pull out an 8-second pass with the stock 5.3 without any, you know, gears in it or anything, just for fun. I mean, like at 890, I'd like it to go 80 miles per hour, just because. But we did. I was really impressed with our performance at the drag strip, and thanks to Tuner Dad for all his little tune adjustments that he made. And you know, this car was really, it was put together and I mean a few months, probably like 4 or 5 months, with what we could find locally or what we could buy online. There's no custom parts on here. The only custom thing on here is the mid pipes for the exhaust system. It's got a 4th gen exhaust system. I mean, 4th gen junkyard tank in it. I mean, it's all basic stuff that you could do at home. This is a everyman project kind of deal. And I think probably the best thing is the custom wiring harness that Dad sat in our living room and made. He made an entire wiring harness for this, integrated our 5.3 harness with the stock Camaro harness. I mean, all my gauges work. My check engine light even works. I mean, it's all hooked up. I got my Grant steering wheel, my AME air fuel gauge, which is pretty cool. I like that, my AFR gauge. But I mean, it's always been a cool car. It's always going to be a street car. I mean, I'll never do anything crazy with it just yet. For right now, maybe later. I'm trying to see if I'm forgetting anything. I don't think I am. Do you think I am? Am I forgetting anything important about this car? Well, I think that's a wrap on a video for today. If you like it, please comment, hit that like button, subscribe. That's very important, guys. I have an English project, and part of my English grade is me making 3,000 subscribers. Don't ask how that works, okay? I'm not really sure either. I have to write a whole blog about it and everything. But the goal is to hit 3,000, so please hit that subscribe button. That's what helps me a lot. So I think this is going to be it though. T-top car. So eventually maybe we'll do a video with the T-tops out. I think the plan right now is to just keep kind of tuning away at it. Right now we're trying to figure out how to get the MAF sensor all to work. And oh, one quick thing before I leave. Anybody ever owned a 90s, 80s, 90s Camaro that has had the rear view fall off? What'd you guys do to fix it? Because mine fell off like twice. I had it fixed and it just keeps falling off. So whatever you guys got, comment please, because I need to know. Thank you very much. Have a great day. And this is Lucky Jack Racing.
Please subscribe, like, comment, follow him on Instagram.